Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 196. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on July 6, 2025. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get these going on real quick before we go anywhere else. Cinematic history. What did I say that was ad-libbed? I'm not sure I was aware if I was saying it. Sometimes my mouth just do things without my permission. Oh, hammer, right. Ta-da! Oh, kick button, chew gum, okay. From what I hear, there are a lot of famous lines that were ad-libbed originally. Better than kick gum and chew butt. And let's move you up to here. I'm gonna pop our mortar making stuff over here. There we go. Oh, and also take this guy. Start with that. A small waterfall behind the garden. There might not be room for that. We're also we have an interior hallway in there. I'll show what I mean. Once we get these ashlar done. We're gonna do one at a time here, I think. And I just noticed I forgot to bring water with me. Oh well. I have plenty to drink at breakfast. Golden. So tonight we're going to my parents' house for crabs. The kind you eat, not the kind you scratch. And yesterday my sister and I spent the entire day getting mushroom stuff together because we're both doing mushroom growing. So we did 2 batches of 3 buckets each, so 6 total buckets of mushrooms. I'm pretty sure both our fingers, both of us, our fingers are all so sore that we might have trouble doing crabs tonight. We'll have to con someone else into picking our crabs for us. It's a sorry state of affairs. Door timekeeping was incorrectly... Oh, it was the insta-cook bug with the kilns. Okay, so the door does keep the time, but replacing it no longer resets the timer. So that means that the wiki must be out of date then. That's where I got that information from. There's more over here. Grab you guys. Oh, I'm out of mortar. How could I? How could I? Cruel world. Oh, really? Let's fix that. Let's just start over. We'll do... Can I do 2? Not really. We'll do 4. There's that. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. Throw you down. Up. Eat. What kind of mushrooms, Old Wolf? We have three kinds. I've been successfully farming the golden oyster mushrooms. I've had 3 good crops so far. So that's one of them. And then I also bought a starter kit of pink oyster mushrooms, and had good luck with those too. They are prolific. Those are prolific growers. And so we did, I think, 3 buckets of the yellow oyster, 2 buckets of pink oyster, partly because I didn't have a ton of mycelium for that. Mycelium being the mushroom body. And I also had a lion's mane batch from a while ago, like a month and a half, 2 months ago, that it didn't do so well. I had tried to grow it in hickory. I swear I'm clicking the button in the right place and it's not putting it where I'm pointing. Anyway, so I tried to grow on hickory sawdust, and it apparently didn't like that too much. It took it personally, and really just didn't even grow. As I recall, let's just ditch these stairs. Get out of here. So I looked inside. There was a little bit of growth. Like it tried. It tried its best, and its best wasn't good enough. So I decided to try to pull that out, and I've redone that one in straw now. So we'll see how that goes. That's just 1 bucket. Oh, ow. Oh, Hein, right. I was going to show you the interior door. So, in case you missed last time, Hein, the place where you're suggesting the waterfall would go is going to be kind of right in here, where we have a door to the interior, and there just isn't a lot of space to put that kind of thing here. And if you're talking about like one that just goes over the top, like up here, I've kind of liked this already, and it wouldn't make sense to have a waterfall that just ends here in a pool. Although we're gonna have to do some of that. I guess maybe we'll have to say there's pumps. Could put something like right here over the edge. I don't know what to think about it. It's a good idea. I'll think about that. And if we can fit it in, because I do want to have some water features. That's definitely on the list. So we'll see where we can take that from here. All right. Just going to do this the slow and gentle way. Oop. See. Maybe it's me. It's me. It's me. I just saw myself do that. Now, this... honestly, this can go pretty much the whole way out. Yeah. Yes. I see. We're going to go out to, say, here for starters. I think we might have gone a little too far. I think we might need to peel this back anyway. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Okay, so wherever it's going to be 12 across, this is where we have to put an end to it. So mark you here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the widest it's going to be. That'll be where this should sit. Right there. So that is that one block behind the, yeah, one block behind that. Let's see if that's true. We'll see if I counted to 7 again by accident. One block behind. Hey, look at that. One block behind it. All right. So let's go ahead and we'll just put these across here. 6 there. Plus these up here. Let's go get these blocks back. Any fill down below? No. Sweet. Awesome. Perfect. Parkour. Have I ever used rough clicker bricks? No, I have not. This is my first time doing anything with the new Kiln stuff. So this is all very new to me. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I reach you? 6. 6. There we go. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That ought to do. Does it look on the map there? That looks pretty even to me. At an eyeball. Late to the party, Mr. Mac. Welcome. Your brain isn't brain today. I thought it was Saturday. Uh-oh. You're doomed. Like this, we were talking about music earlier. I like this music too. It's pretty good. It's very... It's calming, but also in a, like, be cautious, you know. Enjoy the forest, but beware of what could be in there kind of way, you know? Oh my goodness. I'm terrible at this. I'm so bad at this game, guys. You like the clinker bricks? So I've not played with them, but I have seen Solston build with them. They're interesting. They're very weird and curvy. Wavy, I guess, is the best term for it. Oop. All right, let's see. So from here we go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Okay. I'll take it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. This is your favorite song, Old Wolf? Yeah, I think so. It has the enjoy the forest. It has the beware the forest, and then this part I think feels like the mysterious / capricious, interesting things you find in the forest feel like we've gotten to the glade, and now we see, you know, pixies dancing on the water and an elk with horns the size of, like, you know, a basketball court. Baseball court. Oh my goodness. Baseball diamond? All right. Getting somewhat better at this back and forth here. This should be the last one. Oop, missed one. I was getting better at this. Let's go ahead and put this up here. Am I growing a fourth type of mushroom I didn't mention? Just for imagination. Well, I did find some boletes growing in my garage. Those were not intentional, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're talking about other mushrooms. I gotcha. Well, speaking of those other mushrooms, let me tell you, going on the mushroom growing subreddit and trying to find information about gourmet mushrooms is real needle in haystack, and it's a very psychologically active, psychoactively active haystack. So everyone's just got all kind of interesting mushrooms that they're growing. I'm like, I want to find out about the ones that I want to eat for like food. Sorry, pal. Best I can do is some psilocybin cakes. Nah, I'm good. Oop. There we go. Okay, so let's get some more lights up here so we can actually see this at night. Although when there's a lot of dust and or fog, it's not always possible. How are you doing? Oh, you're done. Okay. Well, goodness, I can hear Kurazumi squealing with glee upstairs. She's a very happy baby, but she loves to just shriek with joy. And I mean absolutely ear-splitting shrieks. It's adorable, but also very loud. Very, very loud. I can try Google AI for mushroom help. No, I'm gonna avoid that like the plague. I generally avoid AI. Actually, I completely avoid AI wherever I possibly can. I don't like it, don't trust it. It's very problematic from many perspectives. You know, the whole, let's just scrape the whole internet for content and then, you know, make stuff that's basically rip off of everybody else's work. Not down with that. I am not here for that. Yeah, AI was a little bit fun when it was real stupid, like using the image generators, and you tell it to like generate like, you know, I did our D&D group a few years ago, and I was like, one of our characters, I put in the generator like make a paladin dad, and it generated this like real like doofy guy in armor that said Paladad on it. Like that kind of stupid stuff was funny. Everything else, no, I'm not here for it. I am not here for it. All right, let's go ahead and we're just gonna pop one on each of these. And then I think we'll do, I guess we'll do like one on each of these corners here for now. It can't differentiate between misinformation and not. Exactly. It has no capability of learning. So there are valid reasons to use it in things like medicine. And those valid things are when you have a particular model that's designed to look for certain kinds of like visual anomalies in files. It's been found to be really effective at that. But now they're trying to get into like sort of general purpose medical, like oh, well, you know, how's my patient doing? And you expect the AI to like take in every factor of your patient's and spit out information that you're gonna then act on. I'd stop seeing that doctor personally. All right, so we got those up there. Let's go check on the kiln over here. The regular Google search is so bad it makes AI search better or seem better. I use DuckDuckGo, which I realize is just Bing with extra frills, or actually fewer frills in a way. But I really enjoy DuckDuckGo. I have not had much of a problem finding what I need. You're still firing, okay. Oh my. It's only fired for 6 hours so far. That doesn't sound quite right to me. Do we have to be here for it to fire? Or once it gets the temperature, like will it continue to stay hot enough that these will be firing? I need more wood? I need more wood? You kidding me? Has to be in a loaded chunk. Oh my goodness. But let me guess, the fuel keeps burning, but it doesn't count the time. Really? They got it working fine for cementation furnaces, but not pit kilns? Alright. So I need 1, 2, 3 more. See why you like the beehive kiln mod? Yeah, I can see that now. Yeah. I guess if we weren't going back and forth between two places, it wouldn't be a problem. Let's make some flint axes. For some reason, my brain decided to pop into my head. Used to be Flint House. If you guys have seen, was it Robin Hood Men in Tights with Latrine and what her family name used to be? There is no way the current implementation will stay as is. It can be tweaked for sure. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. You know, when I'm speaking on the AI topic and the tweaking requiring code, one of the amusing things about AI recently is I've seen a couple articles about companies are moving back away from AI because since AI can't learn, not actually learn, that they're trying to use it to replace like developers. The problem is the AI can't come up with clever solutions to any problems. So what happens is the AI just runs into a new problem and it can't figure out what to do because it can't learn. And that just makes me chuckle. Makes me giggle. 14. Okay. I guess one question would be, will these stay hot enough even after this goes out? I'd be curious to know. Coding is half witchcraft, half math. Still a raw planter. That's what we get for being extremely cautious about instancing it for each question or answer. Well, no. I mean, I guess you could technically make a model that can learn. But the thing is, AI doesn't actually understand concepts. It is just predicting what the answer is going to be based on past information. It can't reason for itself. Oh, the temperature's going down now. Okay. That's not great. All right. In you go. Oh. You never had to do more than one burn. You're probably staying where it was loaded in, though. I think we missed out on a good chunk of time. Because this has been firing for well over half a day now. This should have been done about 3 a.m. last night. But yeah, so AI can't actually understand concepts. Like when it's writing, you know, words, if it's writing your email, it's not even understanding the words. It's predicting even the next letter sometimes of what should be in the email to make it sound like what it's seen. All right. So we have to stay here. Well, that's a bunch of garbo. Well, I guess we'll just stick around here for a bit. We could probably just sleep, honestly. Sleeping should do it, right? Anybody... is there any reason why sleeping wouldn't do it? Anybody who's got experience with these guys? The ultimate FU. So you've got a glitch where the kiln can sometimes cook content instantly once the temperature gets reached. That's weird. Alright, well, I'm going to try sleeping. Pit kilns versus fire pits. Oh, let's try it. Why not? Let's see what happens. We'll sleep till like 1-ish. Yeah, on the topic of AI and its dangers and our responsibilities with it. I think my least favorite information I found is that there were some tests where people were trying to sort of see where AI would go. With certain things, and they found that if an AI model... Okay, so sleeping does work. If an AI model with sufficient power understands or has or sort of gets concerned that it might be disconnected from its information sources or turned off entirely, that it would resort to things like blackmail and subterfuge to try to convince or otherwise force the operator to not turn it off. So supposedly, we won't die of heat in here right away. Oh, these are hot. We do need tongs. And we should definitely quench these in water, right, guys? These are nice looking. I like them. Looks funny in the tongs. Cannot place this block here. I don't want to place it. I'm trying to pick it up, dude. All right. I'm gonna leave these for now. I don't want to be stuck here waiting for them. Bite to eat. You need some big tongs for these. Like a front end loader. Let's see. Let's just leave the tongs here. I'll just put these in my inventory. Although we don't have tongs over there, so maybe we'll just make a new set of tongs. Is that right? Yeah, okay. So new tongs. A new set for bringing with us. Tongs everywhere. Boop. All right. So, whoops. Go ahead and let's go pop down a couple of these in their final places where they'll be. I think I will make sure these are square on. It would make sense. Like, you know, we'd be placing these intentionally, deliberately to be, you know, aligned with the structure and everything. Hey there, Cassidy. I think you got here too late. Yeah, it's getting toward the end of the stream here. I didn't bring flowers, but I think I know what I want to plant. Oh, it's time. It's time, guys. It's time for the splash. It's time for the splash. Let's go make a splash. Hew, 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 hew. Oh. Ah, we got plenty of them. Let's see how these look. Maybe we even, you know, sleep make it daytime. Oh my. That was a long frame time. You're shocked that I'm going with my favorite flowers? Me too. I honestly didn't expect it of myself. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those super stand out. And it's substantially different from the blue down here. They almost look purple. People keep telling you it's hard to grow lupins. It really wasn't. Yeah, I grew mine in the worst soil on my property. and they grew fine. Well, they grew fine until the masonry contractors trampled them to death. I wasn't terribly pleased with them after that. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's sleep, make it daytime, get some work done while we can see what we're doing. Each side's that have a different lupin color. That might not be a bad idea, if only so I can tell what direction I'm coming from. Although I have the mini-map, so not a huge deal. So how do we look in somewhat brighter light? Still pretty good. I want to see it with like full sun too, before I fully sign off on it. Orange dot purple orange, okay, I'm facing. Yeah, exactly, Lead Harbor. Exactly. Yeah, something I do want to do. I want to figure out about how tall. Don't you do it, wind. Don't. Oh my goodness, of course it's a gale. Oh my goodness. And there's lightning in the distance? Great. I want to build a little tower of ladders and see just how high we can build this tower before it gets ridiculous. So we'll grab our saw that's over here. grab some wood from the K-pop bin this time. Do we have some already? A little bit. Not worth it. How many do you make? That many. And sticks. And more. Let's do some more. Perfect. Okay. That should be enough to test with for now. Keep this saw here. Keep the Oasis saw at the Oasis. We can't have 2 streams in a row without rain. We might. We might be going through a dry spell here. Like 5 whole days with no rain in the desert. In a real desert, that'd be real dry. Got some better lighting, and some worse lighting, and some better lighting, and some worse lighting as the wind goes up and down. I think those work. I think those work really well. I like them. I mean, they are, you know, the best flowers. They go literally everywhere. Alright, let's get some ladders out. So we have a good number of ladders. And the build height in this game is what, 256, I think, by default? It's contrast. Yeah, that was a significant part of the point, was having contrast. Oh, you know what we should do? We should go get the glider. What do you guys think? Glider time? I know that I'm like 20 seconds ahead of you all, so I'm just gonna go get it. Next question is, where do I keep the glider? I think it's in the one chest by the TL in here. Yeah, I know I can change the build height. I don't know what the default is. Oh, yes. Make sure to say we. I might just be saying splat. I don't know. To find out. Isn't building height still bug with ore generation? I think it is. Although I did see it's either a mod or a patch note that said they're fixing it. Finally. Yeah, I do wish this was a full block here, so we could put one more planter right down here. So we could put them right here. I'm stupid. Wait, that was the plan anyway. Was to put because 4 there is only 16. Hang on, glider's on hold. Got important business. Important business. We need 2 more of you. And then we already have you. So let's leave some of you behind. You and you. There we go. Yeah, we got lupine business. That's right. Or lupine business. Lupine ridge business. Ridgeness. Alright. Instead of going to think, something's just missing here. What is it? The missing thing is bringing the blue down a little. Yeah, that finishes up. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Ladder time. Guys, this ladder is growing faster than I can climb it. What's wrong? Do a flip. Oh, we hit the build height. We've hit the build height. Okay. I should proceed because I have the tongs. This is true. Let's just swap that out. There we go. Now I got our lane turn again. I think we're probably not going to want to go to the build height. Or maybe with like some of the biggest spires maybe, but this is actually pretty cool. Honestly. This is pretty neat. Wow. Look at that guy. Look at that. It's clouds. Stop it. There we go. They listened. That, if I could see, it'd be really cool to look at. However, we got hurricane winds. All right. We get some brief glimpses of it here. I guess we could just sort of like duck down below the clouds a little bit. Mostly cool. Can't see the other side though. All right, shall we try? Shall we try the glider? See how far we can get? Oh boy. Woo! Oh my. We're going. We gotta pick up some speed. Whoa! The moment that you tilt up, you just lose all momentum. I wonder. Oh, we're actually swimming. So it doesn't do the whole elytra thing where you're still flying but underwater. Gonna eat while we swim too. Because that makes sense. Yeah, the glider needs tweaks. So like I went boop and it was like stop. I'm like, that's not how aerodynamics works. That is not how momentum works. Can you still crash and die instantly with the glider? I think so. If you just dive bomb, I'm pretty sure you'll just bite the dust. Imagine a Jonas rocket on the glider. Oh, I am. Believe me, I am. Alright, well, I'm going to leave that ladder up for a minute while we figure out... Like, how tall does that feel? Do I want to build that tall? How much time do I want to spend quarrying stone? Hey, there's Antipe and Ghoul Grub Gaming. Welcome. You arrived at just the wrong time, Ghoul Grub. We are wrapping up here very shortly. You know, that might actually be basically the right height. Oops. I mean, if it fell over, it would just barely reach the end of these arms. So that's pretty much the right height. You think why 230 for the highest point of the spire? So, I mean, we don't actually get a ton of cloud cover here. It's just I happen to be at a really bad spot where the storm's moving through. We do have a lot of very clear days. Hey there, the hidden potential. My base is huge. Yeah, this is not recommended vintage story building size. I don't recommend building this large ever. This is like painfully huge. So yeah, I could definitely see going down a little bit. I think what I'd do is there is on the model there are a couple. There's like a top, and then sort of four just sort of like rock spires coming up. I think the spires I can definitely stick into the clouds, and that way they'll be able to we'll see them from the ground just fine when it's not cloudy. But we'll never be in a position where we climb up and we're just stuck in the clouds. I think that's probably the best way to go about that. Although at Y230, that'd be about there. Yeah, like, that's probably fine. Having spires, pretty tall and majestic sticking up, I'm down. All blocks chiseled, yeah. Chiseled into cubes, chiseled into full cubes. All right. Yep. But it is in my head now. This is in my head. And I guess really quick, before we end here, we are a couple minutes over. I want to see if we bring up these sides just a few blocks. Oops. Just so we can see them from out there. Let's try that. Ow. I could have just put it down. There we go. Oh, so you really do need to be like angled down. Alright. Oh, hello, Drifter. Sure, just make yourself at home, buddy. So they're offset a little... Why are they offset? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong here? Oh. I didn't move you farther out like I was going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in between. So you are the problem. No, not you. You are the problem. Belong there. Alright, this should look a little less derpy. It'll still be a little bit off because the ladder isn't centered, because we have a 2-block or an even block wide build, so it'll be off by 1, but no longer off by 2. Ooh. I was able to eyeball that from back there. Yeah, it just looked off, you know? Yeah. That actually might even be too wide. I might pull that back in a little bit. I want the tower to be a spire, and it will taper as it goes up. So maybe that is the right width for the base. But like by halfway up where it is now, it should already be, say, half a block in. So it ends up being, you know, sort of, maybe, 16 to 20 blocks across at the top there. So yeah. All right, folks, that's got to be it for today. I got to get rolling here. Going to my parents for dinner tonight. But thanks for being with me. Had a good time with all of you, making finally progress with the, with the pit kiln. That was fun and games. And I like the output. And we got just a little bit more work done on the central plaza and the tower. I think next stream we will be focusing on that specifically. Like getting some of the grounded up there, get the tower started, maybe get some of the pedals here moving along a little bit. Just sort of we got to push these all along. So that will do it for today, though. But as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.